Hi, this is James Gardner, the CineTechGeek, and welcome to my introduction to my CinemaCon and NAB 2016 coverage for this year. And it's been a big year and there's a lot of content to show. I've got about 70 different videos to produce over the next month or so. It'll take a while, there's tons of content. Mainly focusing on, for the cinema side, cinema exhibition and CinemaCon, is laser. How laser, it was the year for laser. Every manufacturer has a laser phosphor or primary based laser now on the market by the end of the year. So that's a big year for laser. And also discussions, especially with David Hancock, very known for his looking into the future over the years with the digital transition. Having a look at quickly what it means for Xenon Lamps now that laser is here. And also we'll have a quick discussion on what HDR means for cinema, and how is HDR going to affect cinema in the future. So watch out for those videos. And NAB, I was especially interested in. It's a lot of my focus this year. And of course, most of the videos I did was focusing on high dynamic range. I interviewed I recorded a number of panels discussing it, how Pixar was using it in their films, some color graders and some large films, how they were using it and how they had to learn how to use high dynamic range, and lots of other videos from different manufacturers talking about their products coming along as high dynamic range. And especially I like to focus on the tools that allow us to do high dynamic range, specifically the grading monitors. And Sony has their X300, but we also talked to some other vendors who should have some more cost-effective monitors coming to the market this year. So keep an eye out for all those videos. It's a really good year for if you're wanting to learn about high dynamic range. Also, just to touch on those, I also did a little bit of covering of SDI-over-IP, a big year for that as well, because this year we actually saw the products which bring it out of the enterprise level and put it into the production facility, the smaller production facilities, etc., now have a path forward with taking advantage of, making your full infrastructure into IP and leaving out the need for coaxial cables in the future. So if you've got it already, that's fine, but if you're going to put some more in the future, this is where you really need to look at this capability of IP, because you're going to speed up your networks anyway, so you may as well take advantage of it for your SDI infrastructure as well. And finally, we have a look and talk a bit with SMPTE about how standards are leading the way, how now with digital here, etc., as in the past, we had SMPTE come out with standards for film, which made film blossom around the world because the standards allowed us to move away from every film country had their different versions of film. And it's like today where we have what we call the snowflake workflow, and that comes with a penalty. And hopefully when these standards, and SMPTE is leading the way here, and I'm very bullish about joining SMPTE because it's a great place to learn and have all this information coming at you at the right time and when you're most likely to need it, and just at the right time before your clients are most likely to ask for it. This is specifically because of all the work in high dynamic range they're doing, but also for deliverables and IMF. And IMF seem to have a big push this year and a lot of acceptance by all the studios and the other OTT distributors. So keep an eye out for all that coming in my videos. The next 70 videos I've got coming over the next 2 or 3 months. Thanks. Bye for now. This is James Gardner, the CineTechGeek.